Hello guys, and welcome to another short video. This is the introduction of the Amstrad PC1640 from 1986, which has been found right outside my door next to a trash can, and I have collected this last weekend, and I was so excited I couldn't even think of shooting a video over the cleaning process. It was so dirty, but now it looks better. I have cleaned the whole unit inside and out. I really wanted to share this happy moment with you. Amstrad 1512 and 1640 have been a success all over Europe mostly, and I never had the chance before to get my hands on one of those models. Now finally here it is. I can get my hands on it and start playing with it if this thing works after all, because like I said, I have cleaned the unit and the monitor, which actually is the power supply embedded into the monitor, and so it's tricky because it holds high voltages for the CRT and everything. I tried my best to clean the unit. It was very filthy, but now it looks much better. I have very carefully cleaned the monitor from the inside. Like I said, it holds the power supply to the whole unit and carries high voltages, so it was left out in the sun for more than 2 days actually, and so I know that after all this dust off and isopropyl alcohol, it's now absolutely and completely dry. The computer has been found with its monitor on top of the case in the right place next to the trash can, and the surprise number one is that the monochrome monitor that was found used to be part of the bulk package of the 1512 Amstrad model, not for the Amstrad 1640. And this really caught my eye from the very first moment. And this is critical for the operation, not just because this monitor is monochrome one versus the color one for the 1640. It's not about that. It's just that the video output is not the same, and so those two things cannot be connected, the main unit and the monitor, I mean. And of course the second surprise was that unfortunately no keyboard has been found next to the trash can, only the unit and the monitor, which apparently doesn't suit the unit, so they cannot work together. So this is the whole setup, the way it has been found and the way it was cleaned and left on my desk. Now I guess I have to think of something to work with the monitor and check it and do something to make it a working unit. But first of all, we're gonna be booting up this thing for the first time here together. Of course, this is going to be just a boot up test if everything works right, especially the power supply, and this is the tricky part. I know for sure that nothing's going to come up on the screen just because the screen won't be connected, and it is because of the different type of the monitor for this particular model, and I can explain. Let's take a look at the back of the computer. So here is the big DIN connector for the power. There's so many pins that it fits right, and so far so good, so we can have power after all if everything works fine. And this is the cable to be attached to a 1512 model for the video output, but this one is the 1640, and so it has a standard CGA, so we cannot get the computer connected. So here we go. At this point I must admit I feel happy and sad. Happy because the computer seems to work, at least the power supply works. There's nothing on the screen because the screen is not connected, and it makes these beeping sounds, which actually must be some kind of error code, and maybe it is because there is no keyboard attached. which sounds reasonable. So guys, if you have any tips, if you have any experience with the Amstrad 1640 or 1512 models, please let me know. I will be looking forward to getting some tips how to make the monochrome monitor to work with the 1640 model, or whatever you would like to share down in the comment section. I'm going to mark this video as video number 1 for getting this 1640 Amstrad PC to work, and I promise to keep up and make it work. First of all, I need to find a keyboard and maybe an interface to connect the monochrome monitor to the 1640 model. Who knows? So I'll be catching you soon. I promise I'll keep up with it and make this thing work like a charm. Thanks for watching. Bye.